Hello guys, Ivan here, and look at this. Welcome to new video. So this will be sunset drive with the new G63 facelift. Here is the sun setting. Okay, and here we have the new G63 facelift. So I want to show it to you here, and then we will go for a drive. Once again, here is the sunset. We are in beautiful vineyard, and look at this. Looks absolutely amazing. The new G63, really looking amazing here with the sun setting. This is a Green Hell Magno manufactured paint, and this is the new facelift. You can recognize it here with the new gills, and also check out full in-depth review already on my channel, where you can see exterior, interior and infotainment, just about anything. Lower section is G manufactured in night black Magno, so matte black, essentially Magno black. And on top we have the Green Hell Magno manufactured. Check out, here is even grape season, and this looks really stunning here in the field. We have the new wheels. This is a new design. Red brake calipers. This is the performance package with the AMG Active ride control. Really revolutionary hydraulic pumps at each wheel, and this drives unbelievably with this suspension. Check out here the sunset bouncing off the paint and the windows. This is like one of the best moments which I witnessed with the vehicle. This is truly something else. Just soak this in. G63. Also, here is the key, because here we have a keyless system for the first time with the G63. This can be also, for example, in carbon. Many options for the facelift. Look at this, absolutely stunning. Also, we have the AMG fuel filler cap. You can also turn off the car. If I press here on the lock button, you can lock it and turn off the engine. And here is the keyless, so just place my hand here, press here, and check this amazing interior. Really gorgeous. Okay, but we have some insect here. Okay, bye insect. G-class doors, rigid style. So here is the fuel filler cap. Is here the AMG one. So yeah, guys, this is it. It's really stunning experience here in the field. I need to come here more often to showcase the vehicles, but with the G63 it truly fits here, because this is in German Geländewagen, which means terrain vehicle, and we are in terrain. Okay, see, it's a light terrain, but with this paint you don't really want to go too much off-roading, only if you have like PPF. So yeah, let me know what you think. AFFALTERBACH badge in dark chrome here with night package too. And this is the hard 4.1 liter V8 bi-turbo. 2 turbochargers on the top of the cylinder banks, handcrafted by Kerim Kanal at the Mercedes-AMG factory in AFFALTERBACH, the home of AMG. And this almost looks like in Stuttgart area. Very fitting here with the G63 for sure. 585 horsepower and 20 horsepower from the mild hybrid, 0 to 100 km per hour and 60 miles per hour. We tested, it's even faster than the manufacturer claims, so under 4 seconds both times. 3.7 to 60, 3.9 to 100 km per hour. Top speed 220 km per hour, limited of course. This is capable of higher speeds, but for I think aerodynamic and safety reasons is limited to this sort of numbers. And with this said, guys, now let's go for a drive. Alright guys, so we can go exhaust on. We can go for a drive here in the G63. Also, we have a trail mode here, but you need to activate differential locks for that. We don't need differential locks on this just a gravel road, because this is easy for the G-Class. And with other cars I would slow down here, but with this you can go even faster, and this will be so easy for this car that it's truly breathtaking. You can even hold it in one hand, and I can see some dust behind the car, and wow, this is truly amazing with this car. I would say with my car A35 I would go really slowly, but with this it's so easy. Can you hear this sound? We need to open here the window. And you can hear this even when you go like from slower speeds, like right now. It truly is a special experience with the V8. We have here the roof window. This is really magical. You hear that with the G63 you don't have this feeling in any other car in the world, I would say. Maybe in some other similar vehicles, like from different brands, which are also like off-road specific, but I would say this is really unique experience. And this car is unique in a way that you really feel like you are, let's go here, you really feel like you are the off-road king of the road. You can easily like go here uphill, no big deal. This car is built for this sort of scenarios. So easy for this. It could go like a crazy off-road. Only limitation would be tires and wheels. Here we have tires and wheels, which would be better for sporty driving, but even like a medium off-road I would be fine with this car, I would say. Only if you go like really deep terrain, then I would go like smaller wheels and off-road tires, but otherwise this is plenty of what you need. Ground clearance is great as well. And here in comfort for the suspension, it dampens nicely. And so all passengers which were with me in the vehicle, they told me how this car is nicely, I would say, comfortable. You can feel that this is a, let's say, off-road car, this sort of hefty muscular car, but still it is comfortable with this active AMG ride control, hydraulic pumps. Each wheel is controlled individually, the rebound and compression, and truly is a game changer. I would for sure go for this suspension for the G63 because it transforms this car. Driving here in the countryside roads, it is plenty of comfortable. It's not harsh at all. I would probably say it even improves the comfort than if you don't have this suspension. Look at this cobblestone road. And when you are in Sport Plus, you want maximum performance. We have even downhill speed regulation, but for this road we don't need this, only for like worse angle. But yeah, in Sport Plus even more sporty. So this is really universal car. I was like, before the drive I was like, would this be like too stiff, too uncomfortable for daily driving? And then you can look at something like let's say G500 or electric G-Class or even diesel in some markets. But I would say that this is plenty of comfort for daily driving. And now we have exhaust on and it sort of rumbles. If you have like music, you can also like feel and hear it, but I would say a little bit less. Here with this, if you don't have any music or a podcast, you can of course hear it a little bit more. And if you do exhaust upgrade, you would hear even better this rumbling. But always, even at 1500 RPMs, you have this rumble here, which is truly a great experience. So now let's go to Sport Plus. Let's go all the way and let's try start here without the GPS. We already measured that. Just let's do launch control. Wow, the way this car picks up speed is truly unbelievable, and the cornering you would not believe how this car can hold the road. We are on summer full snow tires, full snow, not summer, not all season, full snow. And this grips like crazy. Of course you have a little bit more lean with the winter tires. With the summers it would be even more stable. But with the suspension, the pre-facelift was tilting much more. You can go with confidence in the corner. It truly is great. If you want to downshift and it's not possible, you will just get the red light. Let's try this corner. Wow, okay, that was close. Alright, so that was really nice. Now in the city, let's go back to comfort. We can have exhaust on. It's just nicely rumbling, this engine. Truly fantastic experience here. What I like is the infotainment, so you can get different designs here. This is a Super Sport, which is sort of this sort of futuristic one. You can go for like a sport. I'm not really a fan of this one. You can get this also on normal Mercedes, not on AMG. You have the Super Sport and this also, but with the this is with the MG logo here. So this is the differentiator, and of course temperatures. You don't have this on the Mercedes-Benz, only on the AMG versions. Let's try the start-stop here. And now the engine is off. Much smoother. Here with the ISG integrated starter generator, 48 volt, the startup is much smoother than without this. So if you use start-stop, now it's much smoother. And I think this is the home of the G-Class. The CTS, but also the countryside roads, these small villages, these beautiful roads. This is where you can open up the throttle, give it some push, and just enjoy the V8 in a safe way. In city you don't really have a lot of options to open up the power of this amazing V8. So this is 4.0 liter V8 B-turbo, as they say in Germany, B-turbo, bi-turbo in English, B-turbo in German, I believe. and 585 horsepower, the same as the pre-facelift, but now with this mild hybrid ISG 48 volt, you are getting additional 20 horsepower. So this will fill the power until the turbochargers start to spool and give you the power from the turbochargers. This 20 horsepower, it seems small, but it's useful, and it will give you the needed power for this. What this car is capable of in terms of cornering, it's it's unexpected. You have steering wheel at 180 degree in the corner, but the car is not leaning almost at all. It's so flat with this suspension. And you get the sound when you have like 2000 or so RPMs. Then you have this rumbling, powerful sound. In higher RPMs, not really. You can also leave this on automatic mode. You have also pops and bangs. I would say they are a little bit muted. So in terms of the comparison with the pre-facelift, likely because of the regulations and this sort of stuff, norms. But still, it is an enjoyable experience for sure. Let's go back to comfort mode. And the comfort mode with the exhaust on, it's fantastic for daily driving. Also, we have an individual mode where you can set up everything how you want. I sometimes use this as a reduced mode, where you have even more comfortable experience. You can also have exhaust on, so when you are here in individual, you can leave it like this. And now if you go to individual, you have always exhaust on together with the reduced mode. So with reduced, you have a little bit smoother experience. It's not a huge difference, I would say, but tiny bit more like a smoother experience. Why I like the sunset drive is because you still have some light on the street, some light from actually the sky, but already you have like street lamps, and also you can see the ambient lighting easily in the car, and it's so magical experience in the sunset. No, I'm not surprised that many people romanticize the sunset. Let's go back to Sport Plus. Drop some gears, and you don't even need to go full in terms of the RPMs. The car has so much power, you can stay in the middle of the power band and you will still have a lot of power, even like this, even like that. You can play with the pedal shifters, or you can leave it on automatic like this. It will leave lower RPMs, around 2.5 in Sport Plus mode, but then the pickup is faster in terms of the, if you want to go full throttle. The suspension, also what is helping is for the suspension forces is if you have on the bolsters, they can hug you more. So I have set them, I think I have them of 5 or 6. Let's check it out. Seat, side bolsters. Oh yeah, I have it on 5, but I have also dynamic multi-contour seat on level 2, so this will inflate the bolsters when I go to the essentially corner, so I can be as straight as possible in the corner, so it will inflate only one side of the seat, giving me the maximum support which I need. Now when we go a little bit faster, you have of course the wind noise, but here with the facelift you have A-pillar, which is smoother from the outside on all G classes, all versions, and then the wind noise in the cabin is much less than without it, essentially. In the city we can go back to comfort mode, comfort and exhaust on. What I really love as well about the new steering wheel is you have these new designs for the buttons, the right one for the driving modes and the left one for customization inside of we can say different settings of the car. So you have these displays. If you press on the display, you will change what is shown there, like auto start stop, AMG dynamics. Here we have the traction control, exhaust, then transmission. You can have manual or you can have the automatic, and then on top you can also change and you can set it up how you want, essentially. So exhaust can be on top and suspension on the lower display. And with this one you change modes. So we have slippery, like a snowflake. This is only the best for the winter, for snowy conditions or like rain. Then we have individual, where you can set it up how you want. Comfort is the mode in which the car always starts. Then we have sport, and now here the hydraulic pumps, they are stiffening the suspension already in sport mode, and now you can feel that you are in a performance car much more. And if you want to go to maximum rigidity, then you should go to Sport Plus. So now it also keeps RPM higher. In Sport, I like that the RPMs are lower, but the suspension is certainly more comfortable, we can say. We can also go back to comfort and turn on the exhaust and suspension to sport, and in this way you can have the lowest RPMs, but still you can have a sporty suspension in the sport. Not all the way, but in the sport. If you want to feel more like you are in the G class, then you go to the sport in the suspension. And if I press on Sport Plus, if I go to sport, I can hear the pumps. Sport Plus, I can hear them more, so it stiffens up even more. It's this active suspension is a part of a package. Here is around 12,000, so it's quite expensive. I would say it's really well worth it, the experience which you are getting. So here we actually are going to the city. The navigation wants me to go here, so we have like a small city drive here, small village city drive, and the surface is not the smoothest. It's sort of you can say up and down, but can you hear? You can open here the roof window, and every time when I start to drive from the essentially standing still or like a low speeds, the rumble is here always. This is what I truly love about this. This is actually nice city center, this small village here. And maneuverability with this is also now start stop. So how you can maneuver with this is really easy, I would say, because this car essentially is not big in terms of the proportions. It's like a smaller overall, shorter than like a GLE or GLS. Also, I can see that in my garage when I park the car, I have much more space in the back than with like a GLE or GLS. So this is also great. You are sitting higher up, so the visibility is like nothing else. You really feel like you are the king of the road with this. On these roads, okay, they are a little bit like, I can say not rough, but this sort of left-right. I can feel like how the wheels are working. I would like to have it here in comfort, the suspension, but it's still comfortable, but I can just feel now more the road. If I would be here in, let's say, GLS or the GLE or even GLC, this would be, we can say, much softer with air suspension. This is more rigid for sure, but this is what we love about the G-Class, that it is still this muscular suspension. It's not something what is like a, you know, like a pudding wobbling like a jello in English. So it's still rigid, but in terms of rigidity it is a little bit more, but in terms of this rigidity it is improved to the point where you are truly loving the experience which you are getting with the G-Class. Even if you go over like a pothole, it's still okay. You can feel this definitely, but it is still pretty good. I love the fresh air which we are getting now. Outside is pretty, like, it's not cold, but it is not warm. 9.5 degrees Celsius. Let's close the roof. You can also close this roof window manually, and you always get this rumble even from low, like 1200 RPMs. If you like want to start moving, you get this grunt, this muscular roaring. In electric G-Class it's called G-roar, so it is essentially imitating the combustion version of the G-Class in the electric G-Class. I'm curious to experience that as well in the future. We can lower here with the wheel on the left side the brightness of the screens. You can also shift manually if you want to higher gear. And I would say from like 90 kilometer per hour, that's like 53, 55 miles per hour, you already can feel the wind. But with the pre-facelift, that was already from like 70 or 75, so definitely it is quite more quiet. Now actually the wind stopped, so that's good for testing the noise actually. And it is for sure improved here. The steering in comfort, you can see we have some play, so it's not like super sharp, but this is also what you want for G-Class, this sort of relaxing off-roady steering. In Sport Plus it is more sharp for sure. So now we are going 100 km per hour, 62 miles per hour, and we can hear the wind more now, so it is more noisy for sure, but I would say it's still less than with the pre-facelift. Brakes now, they are very good. So this car has so much character. This will give you character like no other SUV. If you go to GLE, GLS, they are like, they will pamper you. You will be like in really great luxury, or like a EQE, EQS. But with this is like a muscular luxury. It's like a rough luxury. So it truly is a unique experience. Even driving with normal speeds, you will get really truly special experience. Let's go and check out actually the ambient lighting. So here in the menu we can select different actually lights. So sometimes it's easier with the finger, the tap on the screen, than on the touchpad, and you can like lean few fingers here on this edge and then tap on the screen. So this is Miami Rose, like a rosy, rose goldy sort of color. Then we have the Malibu Sunset. This is like a rose gold and like a pink. We can go to Super Sport for the screen. And they are a little bit softer than like your other AMG models. They are sort of, even at maximum we can say brightness, it is still like a soft color. This is green. Now it's more visible together with the green color. This is actually nicely fitting. And monochrome is a little bit more visible. This is the blue one, which is really, I would say, the most blue which you can get, the most bright color. It's also visible during day. Others are not really visible during day. And then you can go like a pink. Really, sky is the limit. 64 different shades. Everyone can choose what they enjoy in terms of the colors for the G-Class. Now the start-stop, turning off the engine. The mild hybrid starts the engine really fast. Now we can try the Distronic. You can set the speed limit and it will keep nice distance with vehicles in front. It will brake, it will accelerate. Now it's braking the car itself. Also, you can use this in the like traffic jams. Very useful for sure. And you always hear this this V8 noise. It's intoxicating to hear always this rumble. When you don't hear it in other cars, then you will miss it, I would say. If you truly like love this sort of feeling. We have these sort of purple colors. You can change this to, let's say, like red. I believe 19 is actually not. In some cars I think 19 was like a red. This one is like a 17, or maybe it was 17 everywhere. Red as well, pretty cool. Bunch of colors essentially. I like to keep it at blue. Usually I have it on blue, also in my car, or I switch it for like Miami Rose or yeah, this sort of colors. Brakes are very good. They are not like extremely performance brakes, but they are like nice and grippy, I would say. So for this, very nice. We can change now the colors. This is like full green. Definitely on the softer shades. Beautiful carbon fiber here, also on the grab handle, and also in the back door, in the interior grab handle. So we can leave it as blue. Also we have off-road menu. You can see tilt angles, front camera image. So now we actually see what is in front. Now also this this is like in a fighter jet, I would say. Very cool actually. So here in the G63 and the facelift, you have so many things. The Burmester 3D surround sound system, where you can set up everything how you want. And yeah, 360 cameras. Let's check these. You have a front view, rear, sides, and then 3D mode. So you can see here, you can see what is around the car, 3D modeling in like a real time. And performance, you can see what is engine doing. So much actually information that, yeah, fantastic really. You can go shopping like we are here in the shopping mall. You can navigate. It's born for the every situation, essentially, in the city, outside of the city, on the highway. It is ready for what you actually throw at it. Alright guys, so that's it in terms of the driving video. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. It's also really easy to park this with 360 cameras, so that is also very user-friendly. I also use mirrors, like old school styling, old school style parking. But for the backup camera I really loved it, also from the front camera. So you can go a little bit back until you feel the wheels are hitting, and then a little bit front. Alright guys, so that's it in terms of this video. Let me know how you like the new G63 facelift in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you are notified for all upcoming episodes, and I will see you soon in the next video. Thank you guys so much for your support, and have a wonderful day.